Okay, so to get your webinar registrants to hop over into Messenger and so we can send the reminders, we're going to go ahead and dive into the ManyChat growth tool setup and then how to embed that onto our thank you page. So since we're creating a custom thank you page, what we're going to do here is we're going to actually use a box pop-up. And I've created a little content for it, which we're just saying, hey, unlock an exclusive bonus. Click the button below to send me to Messenger. So what happens there is we've got a submitted state. Okay, thank you for reading. And then after that, we've got an opt-in action. So that we're going to dive into that flow in a minute, but we also need to make sure that we set a custom value to pass the custom value to the field. So we've got audience fire. We've created a custom field for the user, which is audience fire UUID. And then what we're going to do is when someone clicks on this button, they're going to set that custom ID is going to show up inside of ManyChat. And then we're going to make a call to audience fire that will bring in all of the data. So let's go into the opt-in actions here and see what's happening in this flow. So we're going to go to our flow builder here and take a look. So we've got the box that opens up and it says, hey, thanks for registering for the webinar. And then we have a actions block, which will make a call out with our audience fire ID that we just stored in there, and then our API key as well. And then what happens is we map the response to our various fields. We've got the email ID, the live URL, the replay, date and time, thank you, and the campaign name. So it's up to you what you want to map. Make sure we've got our custom field set up, and then we'll save it. So then let's go back to our box widget. Let's set it up. So we've got this right here. We're going to paste this over into our Elementor right where we want it. I've got that content set up. And then we need to make sure we've got this. We're going to grab this widget ID. And then since we're setting up the webinar details over in this widget, we're going to add in our widget ID equals this. And then we're going to update this. So now, once they opt in, it'll pass in the ID from there and will send all that information over to ManyChat. So let's take a look next at what this whole thing looks like once we get it up and running.